Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, and I bet you guys thought that we'd still be at the Mun. Well, we're not. Our ship is still there. We're leaving Valentina to just chill out there for a bit. So she's there with Mun 1, and this one right here, we're just going to go ahead and terminate that. It has no crew, that's fine. Leave the tracking station, just do a little bit of cleanup. And I think it is the time may have come to finally upgrade our R&D department here. So yeah, we can go ahead and do that. And we've gathered some science from Valentina's mission here, and we're going to use that to build better rockets for lunar landing, because unfortunately we couldn't do that with her. Anyway, so we'll grab fuel systems and heavy rocketry, probably not quite yet. We already have these thanks to that contract. We don't want any aircraft parts yet. Can't even afford those. Basically, we can afford another, we can afford just one more 90 science thing here. These would be somewhat helpful, but we don't need them just yet. Although those are really, really, really powerful. Those boosters might be worth it on its own, on their own. And also having some sort of clampatron would be good. But I think having solar panels is probably the best bet. So we're going to go with that. Okay, we have 4.9 science. Let's head on back over to Valentina in orbit. And we'll see if we can't maybe continue getting spacewalk reports and sending them back to Kerbal, grabbing little bits of science that way. Alright, so we're in the Highlands right now, according to the engineer. Okay. Let's try another EVA, see if that works. Oh, another thing we need to upgrade is the astronaut complex so we can get surface samples. And it will not let me do any more EVA reports. Fine, board the spacecraft, log the temperature. Okay. Keep that experiment. Observe the mysterious goo. Keep. Alright, and it is probably time for us to get Valentina to start heading home. So if we do this, what is that going to do for us? I kind of want to just send her on an orbit that'll get her directly home. I think this will do. I think that'll do nicely. It'll get us a reasonable periapsis. Okay, so we'll look at doing that. That should be a prograde burn at some point. Oh, we never did grab that data. We really should, because we're not taking the Science Junior back with us. Okay. And we're going to actually have her EVA just one more time. Grab one of those mysterious goo canisters in case they fall off on re-entry. Might as well do that now. Set the vessel in the direction of prograde. Go ahead and retract the antenna. And we'll set a time warp to here. Actually, we're in the lowlands again. Can we get a crew report? No, it's not going to give us anything. Guess we need to be near the surface for that. We're over the northwest crater. Maybe that'll give us something. Nope. EVA over the northwest crater? Nope. Bored. Warp here. Two minutes. So we'll burn around the dark side of the moon, and then we should be on a decent return trajectory to Kerbal. And then that'll be it for this mission. Okay. Go ahead and start the burn. This will also be a useful indicator of how much Delta V we have left over. Because I have a feeling we might have had enough Delta V. Well, we probably had enough Delta V to get back into lunar orbit from landing. But apart from that, we probably would have been screwed. We don't want to leave Valentina stranded. That's a job for Jub. Okay, there we are. So our periapsis is going to be, what is that? That's 1,000,000 meters, so about 1,000 kilometers above the surface. We'll see about maybe reducing that a bit. Kill the time warp, get ourselves positioned correctly, and reduce speed like so. Get us to maybe like 100. There we go, good enough. 112, I like it. And we'll warp there. Oh, here's a thought. We're pretty high up in Kerbal orbit. Let's do an EVA report just in case. Damn. It was worth a shot. Crew report? Nothing. Okay. There we go. So we're pretty close to our periapsis here. Low point of the orbit, and we'll fire a retrograde burn. And we'll see if we can maybe enter at a little bit more of a controlled velocity than 3,000. Alright, and we need to be careful now because we're nearly out of Delta V, actually. Our tank's nearly empty. Alright. Well, we'll warp around here, and we'll hope that we didn't just waste all that fuel for nothing. We should be fine. I think. I think. Well, let's see what the maneuver has to say here. What do we need just to get ourselves to... 52 is good enough, actually. Yep, that's plenty. Perfect. So we can do a burn right now. And that'll get us to be 33 kilometers above the surface. Excellent. It's going to be a really fast re-entry, but we can get Valentina home safe and sound. On the other side of Kerbal. Where are we in terms of our altitude? 100 kilometers. So it's saying right here. I'm curious as to where we're actually going to land, though. Okay, we're in the atmosphere. It is time to let this go. Yep. These things right here, can we do anything with them? No. Just reset them. Wasn't sure if you could shield the goo canisters or not. Okay, so we've got a little bit of heat bleeding off of the antenna, but if that snaps off, then that's fine. Can we log the temperature here? Oh, we never removed that, so yeah, we're going to keep that, not try to log the temperature of re-entry. This is actually not too bad. So whereabouts are we going to land here? Honestly, we're probably going to land somewhere before the strait right here. So I'd say somewhere here, maybe? So we're going to bleed off a whole lot of speed. Let's just time warp this a little. Oh, I could be wrong. So we're actually making it past that, I guess it's a peninsula, really. Okay. 20,000 feet. We're at around 7,700 meters per second and dropping. We can deploy the chute now. It'll act a bit of like a drogue chute until we actually get to 1,000 feet there. I'm just going to look something up here. I'm actually going to look up that speed here. Because we're hitting it at orbital speed, which is 2,500 meters per second. And we should probably stop time warp. As kph. So I'm just looking up a conversion of meters per second to kilometers per hour. So, we hit the atmosphere of Kerbal at 9,000 kilometers per hour. Yeah. That's pretty impressive when you use a number like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and let Valentina hit the ground nice and safe. Perfect. And we'll recover her vessel. Let's see just how much we've got here in terms of science. $174 science. Very good. I mean, what we earned from this is 151. Parts, crew, very good. Can we upgrade the crew complex here? Capacity 12, can perform EVAs. So that is, right now we have facility level 2. Kerbal EVAs can collect surface samples. Alright, very good. That's what we want to see. So this is level 2 as well. This is level 2. This is the only thing. This and this are the only level 1 things so far. And this. Okay. Let's take a look at new contracts. Explore the Mun. Land on the Mun. Sounds good. That's what we want to do next. Our exploration of the Mun is going according to plan. We must continue to unravel its mysteries. Apparently that's easy for me now. Mm-hmm. So they want me to haul in radial parachutes. Okay. Position a satellite in polar orbit of the Mun. That is interesting. Do we have anything that's worth it to try that yet? Conduct temperature survey on the Mun. That involves going to specific points on the Mun. That seems... Yeah, somehow I don't think I'm going to be able to do that right away, so we'll pass on that. We want a materials bay on the satellite, a thermometer on the satellite, maintain stability. We're asking a fair bit. Sure, why not? We'll try that. But first, we're going to try to land somebody on the Mun. We'll try to get some better technology first, though. So we can't get advanced fuel systems and heavy rocketry. We have to choose between the two. Or we can choose something else entirely. Space exploration, miniaturization, advanced electronics. That's not a bad idea. Oh, this is good. Precision engineering. I can turn that satellite into a relay, which would be most helpful. How are we doing for the rest of our tech here? These are fairings, or the most basic of fairings. Don't care about the atmospheric stuff yet. Space exploration, we could get rover stuff. Let's go for this one for now. We only have 14 science left, so that's going to be it. And let's try to build a better spaceship to the Mun. And then we'll probably have to wait till next time to actually launch the sucker. So I guess we start with one of these for now. I think I might actually try to make it a passenger vessel. this time around. Make it a little bit of a... Well, we might as well just do it now. One space bus. Alright, so it's another space bus style ship where we have the pilot's seat and then we have the passengers in the back here. Get a heat shield on the bottom of that. Alright, what else do we need? We need a connector. We'll probably throw away Science Junior again. I don't think there's any point in trying to bring that back with re-entry. Especially if we can just grab the experiments. Alright, so we don't need to dock. We might as well just use the radial parachutes again. And we probably also need to deal with them climbing ladders because their spacesuit thrusters work pretty well at getting them up where they need to go. Or they can just jump. We will want some sort of communication device, though. Could actually put a relay antenna on the side of the... I don't think that's necessary, actually. Probably just a regular communitron would be good enough. So just throw one of those down again. And for science... We'll go ahead and we'll throw the goo can or the materials bay down there, the Science Junior. Get 2 goo canisters on the side again. And this time we'll bring along a barometer. Can put that on the other side of the ship, I guess. Just one. And a thermometer down here. Yeah, sure. Put it down there, right by the parachutes. And what else do we need? We want to land this thing, so that's going to be tricky-ish. We could get one of those. Yeah, how about no? We don't have the engines to support that quite yet. Well, we can do some serious overkill. We could do, like... If we really wanted to, we could do 4 of these. This will have just a little bit less delta V than the last one did. I think we will want to hook them up somehow. So we'll have some additional stages this time. Yeah, what the hell, let's do this. We'll put some nose cones on them, make them look nice and pretty. Engines. Maybe do some of these? Well, that has an insane amount of delta V. It'll never get itself off the ground, but that'll work quite well. That is pretty much massive overkill. So if we can... Oh, we still have stuff to clear. Let's get our staging right. You know, for a change, get our staging right. That would be most helpful. And we need some legs on this bad boy. Probably get a couple of them. Maybe if we rotate them a little bit. So put one here. Just put them both on the white. Yeah, I think that would be fairly stable. Who's going to be our crew for this one? Sure, we'll let Jeb go. We'll let Bob go. We'll let Bill go. We'll save it. We'll put it on the pad. So we're just testing it right now. And apparently it's still freaking nighttime. And yeah, as you can see, this doesn't do much on Kerbal, but... Alright. Doesn't seem to be too bad. Now we just need to find a way to get that into orbit. But anyway, I'm going to throw down a cut here, folks. Next time we'll be taking this sucker and we'll be landing on the moon. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, folks. My name's been Ybot. I'll see you next time.